Large or small?
Whether you like it black, white,
For here to go.
hot, or iced,
Okay.
it's one of those daily morning routines more than half of Americans can't wake up without.
Probably 2 cups of coffee a day,
Probably like 5.
each one with maybe 3 or 4 shots of espresso.
Usually about 2, sometimes 3.
The sudden boost in energy may help these avid drinkers in the short run, but there are potential lasting side effects. A new study says coffee drinkers who sip 3 to 4 cups a day are at a higher risk of developing exfoliation glaucoma, or fluctuating pressure behind the eye.
Your optic nerve, which is the nerve that leaves the eye and goes to the brain, that carries the visual stimulation, is susceptible to being damaged by this change in pressure.
When that optic nerve starts to break down, so does the ability to see. While the study has linked drinking coffee to potential vision loss, coffee still has its upsides. It reduces the risk of diabetes, strokes, and prostate cancer.
I don't think it's clearly if it's beneficial or detrimental to somebody's health.
It's really just about balance. And I think I balance my caffeine intake really well.
I feel like anything in excess is probably dangerous.
While the study is still in the early stages of linking the direct cause and effect between vision loss and coffee, Dr. Abbasi says moderation is key. And if you're trying to kick the caffeine addiction, he says orange juice has the same effect. In Syracuse, Perry Russom, NCC News.